What's up, guys? Alexah's back for a new video, and in this video, we're going to talk about our favorite songs right now. Hello, Alexah. It's been a long time. Where you been?
I haven't been anywhere. I think I got a job finally. And I dyed my hair, as you can see. Did you little booty cracks miss me?
Before I get into the video, please like and subscribe. That will help me out a bunch. And you can click the bell notification. You'll get alerted whenever I make a new video, just in case you forget I exist. So yeah, pretty simple video, pretty straightforward. Our favorite songs right now. You guys don't really need a big, fat, juicy description, but if you do, they're just our favorite songs. I said that, so don't forget, they're our favorite songs. My first song on my list is Elite by Deftones off their White Pony album. And this song, very fat, juicy riff. They get straight into it. Big scream, large riff, like I said. I love the song. It hypes me up, even though I don't really have anything to do other than find music and stuff like that. So, very fun song. Talked about one of their bad... Hello. All right. Well, my camera just fell. I forgot what point I was on, but great song, Elite, Deftones. Oh, wait. I just remembered my point. LOL. I just talked about in one of my recent videos about a bad Deftones album, and a lot of people got on my butt cheeks, but you know what? Talking about some good Deftones stuff, good songs, Elite, White Pony, classic.
The first song I'm going to talk about is called They March in Line by Rocketship, and it's off their album Here Comes Rocketship. This is like a twee pop, indie pop band. The album that this song is on isn't very twee pop-esque. And for those of you who don't know what twee pop is, it's like jangly guitars, boy-girl lyrics, you know. He'll put a longer definition on the screen, but yeah. This song in particular reminds me a lot of Sonic Youth. It has the very like rambunctious sounds going on. It's a good listen.
The next song that I'm going to talk about that's on my list is something I've talked about before. I made a video on this album, an album review on Glitter's new album Rationale, and the song is Can't Feel Anything. And I said how that was my favorite song on the album when I was reviewing the album, and yeah, I got a little bit emotional. I just think I relate to the lyrics a lot. The lyricism and just like truth that was being spit out, I could relate to, and I was just like, man, that's just something I feel. So whenever you can connect to a song, you gravitate towards it. It's pretty kind of obvious whenever you listen to music, you like stuff that you can relate to. But yeah, love that song. And yeah.
This next song is by a Belgian post-metal band called Amenra, and it's the song, hold up, Nemelendel. I don't know how to say it because I believe it's in Belgian, but it's on their album Mass 3. Dark, mysterious song. I actually discovered this song like 2.5 years ago, and I just keep going back to it. It's like, it's only doing my... Yeah, I don't really have like a giant reason on why this is one of my favorite songs right now. It's just a banger. Their like whole discography is really good. I really like this band. It reminds me of like doom metal, which is one of my favorite genres of music. Oh, it's not even an album, it's an EP. I have to redo that whole thing. Mass 3 is actually an EP, not an album. I'm an idiot and I miscalculated worded that. How do you like come up with such good like things to say?
What do you mean?
Like descriptographies.
I just say what album it's on or EP it's on, and then like I try to like be honest.
I don't got very many descriptive words though.
I mean, why do you like a song? What does it remind you of? Don't all these questions pop in your head? Like,
no, I don't think like that, I fear. Speaking of doom metal, the next song I'm going to talk about is by Jucifer, an American doom metal band, and the song is called Idols of Light, and it's on their Warbird album. I really like this. Oh, I really like the song. I kind of look like Jucifer. What's it called? Terrifier.
I know. It's a white makeup and like teeth.
I'm just white, bruh. Yeah, because I got crooked vampire shark teeth. I feel like with doom metal, it can kind of get repetitive and like sound the same, but Jucifer does it different. Well, first of all, it's a girl singing, so that's different than most doom metal bands I've heard. And I feel like with doom metal, it can get like really repetitive sounding almost, but Jucifer, their entire discography is like a different sound in every album. Warbird specifically is kind of more like country twangy, and Idols of Light is like a perfect example of that. Another album by them that I really like is Calling All Cars on the Vegas Strip. That was actually the first album I listened to by them. One of my coworkers recommended it to me. Shout out Sean if you're watching this. Yeah, I'm glad he introduced me to Jucifer, because now they're in my daily rotation.
The next song on my list isn't really a song, it's kind of an audio tree session, and that's just, if anybody doesn't know what that is, that's a YouTube account that gets a bunch of up-and-coming artists, and they perform live, and they really do a great way of showcasing their skills. They mix everything beautifully, engineer everything great, and one of the bands I was excited to see and hear was the band Full Body 2. It was very fun and beautiful to listen to. I was excited, like I just said, and I was very, not iffy, but I was, wondering what they would sound like in a live setting, because I've never seen them perform live, and they absolutely killed it, and I was just like, man, I gotta watch them live someday. So yeah, Full Body 2 audio tree session. If you haven't watched that, it's some wicked shoegaze with some like video game Minecraft elements in there, like Cyber, Y2K, like early YouTube intro type of music. I'm just like, oh, love it.
If you like Sonic Youth and Kim Gordon and all that, you're gonna like this next band or song, whatever. It's called Top 40 by Free Kitten, which is a project formed by Sonic Youth's Kim Gordon. The song's on their album Sentimental Education from 1997. It's a banger, like I've said about every single other song, because I don't know how to speak. This is a very chaotic sounding song. Honestly, the whole album's very chaotic sounding, and there's a lot of different like genres mixed within one, I think. But I mean, I feel like Sonic Youth does like that same type of vibe, so it's expected if like Kim Gordon's gonna be in the band, That's all I have to say about that. Top 40 by Free Kitten.
One of my favorite songs right now, and the next one on my list, is Summertime by the Sundays off their Static and Silence album. The Sundays, in my mind, never released any type of bad music. I feel like the singer could sing a phone book and I would be like, man, that's a banger right there. Literally perfection of a band. Love it. And this song particularly sounds exactly like the song title, Summertime. You can play it in the middle of summer, and it literally is the theme song for summer. So if you haven't heard of it, it's very joyful and just happy sounding, bunch of bouncing noises, and just like colorful all around. I love it. I'm gonna go back to back real quick and talk about the song Waiting by the band Lola Star. And this has been one of my favorite songs for a minute now. I just love the whole melody throughout the whole song. Is like honestly one of my favorite songs in existence that's from a band that's coming up right now, and it's very shoegaze in there, but it's also like just a lovey song. I love it.
My sister introduced me to this next song, and the song is American Dreaming by Dead Can Dance, and it's off their album Toward the Within. I still feel like that's Toward the Within, however, whatever. I don't know, when I listen to this song, it's like I'm floating in the sky, and it reminds me of like summer breezes and driving through the mountains. Well, every single time I listen to it, I picture like me and Ricky driving to Mountain View for some reason. That's like the only image that's in my mind.
Mountain View.
Yeah, remember when we went to Mountain View? It was so
like
pretty.
No mountains there.
Yeah, but it's called Mountain View. It was a pretty drive.
I don't remember that drive at all.
It's because you didn't like me back then.
Oh my god. All right, my next favorite song on my list is actually by Sunny Day Real Estate, and I don't know how to pronounce this, so sorry. Novum Vitus. And it's a new song, and they've had it in the vault since their 97 album, I believe, and I love it, man. Classic Sunny Day Real Estate, where they just have that very emo-like riff, and it just trickles down, and then the vocals come in. I was like, man, I wish they released this on that album, but I guess they weren't, prepared, or the song wasn't done, or something like that. So they finished it in 2024, and they didn't disappoint. I'm very in love with this song. I really like it. Vocals never disappoint. Great band, great song. Shout out Sunny Day Real Estate.
I was trying to think of like a different, unique way to introduce this song, but I can't think of it. So the next song I'm going to be talking about has a really long title. So it's by Norma Jean, good old metalcore band, and it's called The Entire World is Counting on Me and They Don't Even Know It. This song's off their album Bless the Martyr and Kiss the Child. There's a lot of really, really good tunes on this album. One of my favorite actually like on the whole album is Memphis Will Be Laid to Waste. If you like metalcore and you haven't listened to Norma Jean yet, I advise you to give them a listen. I honestly don't know if like metalcore is like That's just what the description on the music website I use says, which is YouTube Music. I don't have Spotify. I saw someone ask for my Spotify. I don't got Spotify. I ain't paying for it. So, yeah.
Is YouTube Music free?
No. I think it's less, though. How much is Spotify?
Like $5 a month?
I pay $15.
Dude, it's like $10 a month. I was kidding. Are you for real?
Mm-hmm.
What the hell's wrong with you paying $15?
Yeah, well, I thought Spotify Music was more than YouTube Premium Music, but I guess it's not. But I'm not giving up my YouTube Music because I already have such a in-depth me playlist on there.
What are you doing?
I don't know. I've had it forever. I'm not changing. I don't like to change my ways of listening to music. This is funny. Okay. I have one playlist on YouTube Music, and it has almost 2,000 songs on it, and the way I listen to it is I just shuffle the whole thing, or I scroll through the 2,000 songs and pick which one I'm feeling that day.
And you always complain how it never shuffles any good songs, and it's the same 5 songs.
No.
Shout out YouTube Music, I guess. My last song on my wonderful, amazing, fantastic favorite songs list is Why I Like the Robins by Hum. Off their You'd Prefer an Astronaut album. Classic album, legendary, iconic album. I love this song. It reminds me a little bit of Alexah, I guess. Aww. And yeah, dude, freaking underrated lyricist in the game, even still to this day. Love this song. It's very beautiful, and it just reminds me of like that childlike crush where you're like, oh man, I really like this person, and it just, yeah. Stop looking at me like that.
So sweet. I didn't know that.
So yeah, that's my last song on my list. Shout out Hum and Why I Like the Robins.
I have a few more because I'm indecisive and I can't only choose like 5. I'm gonna mention 2 songs off of this album by the band Number Girl, and the album Schoolgirl Distortional Addict. And the 2 songs are 8-Beater and Sakurano Dance. I'm not sure if I pronounced that right, but that's what it looks like. This is a Japanese band, so it's in a different language, but it's fire. I like it. They sound a lot like Nirvana to me. And I know a lot of their influences were like the Pixies and Sonic Youth, but in my mind, like all I hear is Nirvana, but not in like a copycat way. It's just like influenced by. But the album Schoolgirl Distortional Addict is a really good album. Those are just 2 of my favorite songs off of it. I think I can listen to this next song I'm going to talk about over and over and over again until my ears start bleeding because it's that good, in my opinion. It's by sludge metal band Crowbar, and the song is called Repulsive in Its Splendid Beauty, and it's off their Sonic Excess in Its Purest Form album. That's all I have to say. No. Yeah. The riffage in this. Oh my god. As Ricky would say, heavy riffage, crazy vocals, so chaotic yet powerful yet studious. Not studious, that's the wrong word. Very sludge metal, because it is a sludge metal band. Not once again, because I didn't say that. I like doom metal, I like sludge metal, but those are 2 of my favorite things. That's all for Crowbar. Give it a listen. This song is by Fear Before the March of Flames as a result of signals being crossed, and it's off their album The Always Open Mouth. This song's really catchy. The pace change and all that, I like to scream it while I'm driving because it's one of the only songs I know most of the lyrics to that I just like scream to. Okay, this is my last song. I've listened to it since I was like, I don't know, 9 or something. It's a country song by Heidi Newfield, and it's called Johnny and June. This song actually remains like one of my favorites always. It reminds me of my mom because I used to listen to it with my mom a lot. Shout out mom. She's all the way in Texas now. And I miss my mommy, but it's fine. I'll see her soon. Give Johnny and June a listen though. It makes me sad, but in a good way, like a nostalgic way. Obviously, as you can tell by the song title, it's like a little love story about Johnny Cash and June Cash. Or it's like a woman describing that she wants her love to be like that, I guess it reminds me of Ricky too, because we're in love or whatever. Or not. It's a facade. No, I'm just joking. We are.
I made Alexah mad, so we're going to end the video. And we talked about a lot of great music. She talked about a lot of great music. I talked about some songs that remind me of her. And now she wants to rip my throat out. So we are ending the video. Thank you guys for watching. Like and subscribe.
Keep the music alive.
Hopefully Alexah doesn't cry.
Buy whore bags.